Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Hi Novak. I don't know if you saw what Vasek said last night about organising and tennis could and should be even bigger than it already is. If only the people organising it were doing their job properly. He highlighted the balls, he highlighted playing late at night and then early in the morning and injuries. I just wondered whether you heard that, but also if you'd like to add something.
No, I haven't heard that. I actually saw Vasek just before I came here to see you guys, but I haven't seen his statement on that. But there's been a lot of discussions on the effect of the different balls and basically every week on the joints and the wrist and the shoulders and the elbows. And I think someone told me that in terms of injuries this year comparing to other years is drastically has gone up. So in terms of the balls, I absolutely agree. There should be some discussion on that. I actually spoke about that with Andrea Gaudenzi, the ATP president, and Massimo, who is the CEO, in Paris during the Paris-Bercy week. And I shared my opinion and my views, and then obviously they are thinking about various different options and ways of how to regulate that and how to make it better for the players and prevent injuries. In terms of the scheduling, I think there has been a lot of criticism and a lot of players complaining about it. So I think that should be addressed in a proper way. Obviously, Davis Cup and ITF is regulated differently from ATP Tour and from Grand Slams. You have different governing bodies, different schedules, different broadcasting demands. In the end of the day, we know that the TV is the one deciding, fortunately or unfortunately, but there has to be more, I guess, thorough discussions on that as well.
Ready? Play.
Quando mi fa male.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
Nope. Oh, okay. Hi Botic. First of all, how was the training session today?
Yeah, I think we had a good practice session. First we played some doubles and yeah, we ended with some single points. So it was a long one, but I think we played some good level. So I think everybody's happy in the team and I think we're ready for it today.
And you seem like you're having fun as well.
Yeah, definitely. The team is having a lot of fun. We know each other quite well. We play already quite some time with each other. So yeah, and off court we hang out a lot. So it's nice. Yeah, it's a good atmosphere, I think.
Good. You mentioned in your press conference earlier about some of the difficulties you had this year. Obviously, an injury following that loss to Runa. But you said also that was quite a mental challenge as well, getting over that loss, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I was 29 after Munich or top 30. I don't know the ranking by number, but yeah, then not playing with an injury for a while, having to stop, picking up another one, losing some points, and yeah, going to 60, 70. It's difficult. I think it's also part of tennis, but I never had it before. So I think the first time is always tough when you go down in the rankings.
Was the Runa sort of injury in that final as well? Was that distracting for you, or did that not bother you at all?
No, not during the final. No, definitely not. So yeah, from Madrid on to Rome, Roland Garros. Then I stopped for 2 weeks. Had to miss the Dutch grass tournament, and then I started playing again with some difficulties. And then afterwards, I twisted my ankle, so I was out again for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I came back during US Open, and then have to find the rhythm, the movement. Of course, everything in the beginning is tough when you didn't play for a while. So yeah, I think at the end of the year I picked up some good wins and I played a little bit better tennis. So yeah, that's also giving a confidence boost.
I'm gonna just ask you a question. Just want to show you some pictures, and I just want you to tell me what you think. Okay, here's the first one, and you can probably see it. What's your first thoughts when you see this picture?
I think we played a terrible doubles in Rotterdam. Yeah, I think we played Gilet. No, I'm not sure actually. Who did we play here? Gilet Vliegen, I think. That's correct, huh? Yeah, we didn't win, so no, but we had fun. I think we always have fun when we play together with the doubles. So yeah.
Are you expecting to play both doubles and singles this week?
Not sure. There are some options, so we have a lot of options in doubles. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Who's better.
Next picture is this one, which is from US Open 2021. Are your overall thoughts positive, or do you still think that did you dream bigger even then?
No, I think overall, I think this was against Schwartzman.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, first quarter final. Yeah, when you're gonna start in qualies, when somebody says you're gonna be in the quarterfinals, I think you sign for it. So no, really positive feeling about this one, and I think Medvedev was just too good in the quarters. I think the whole tournament he was just too good.
Yeah. Next picture is this one.
I'm not eating cheese.
You're not eating cheese?
No, not like on bread and stuff. Or no, I don't eat cheese a lot. Let's say.
You know, you have something with Rafa Nadal. He doesn't eat cheese either.
No. Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing, huh? Maybe. No, it's No, I don't eat it like other Dutch people. Like they always had it for breakfast and everything. But yeah, I'm like, I'm not eating this one.
This picture, you and him shaking hands at the left, what does this make you think of?
Yeah, first time I played him, I think in the beginning I was a little bit overwhelmed, like he walking on court, and yeah, then they say all his best results he won it like a couple of times. So
At least it wasn't Philippe Chatrier, I guess. I don't know if that made any difference.
no, that's true. We played on Zandschulp. Yeah. So yeah, but I think it was great first match against him there. First 2 sets, didn't play quite well, but yeah, of course.
The last picture I have for you is...
Yeah, I think Djokovic at the moment is, yeah.
Is it impossible?
Yeah, I think it's tough to argue with somebody who's winning so many titles. But yeah, then you have Roger. He is like, did so much for the sport, I think. And he's like, I think they're all different in a way. So I think it's tough to say somebody is the GOAT, but on results wise, yeah, you have to go with Djokovic, of course. But yeah, maybe classy-wise, maybe you go Federer, and I think Rafa is what he's doing. Like Shields was asking a nice question, actually. He said if 2 of the Grand Slams would have been on clay and not on hard, for example, how many would Rafa have won? Yeah, I think they're all great, amazing players. Maybe the best 3 players at the same time we're gonna see for a long time.
Thank you, Botic.
Thank you. No worries.
Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
My name is Clara Towson and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
My name is Zainab Sammaz and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Hello, Carson. How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing, John?
Good. Yes. For some reason, on my TV, it hasn't got the warm-up, which I know you have on yours. I'm just going to change to a different channel.
All right.
Maybe find it there. But they've got underway, have they, on your channel?
Yeah, they've started. 15
Okay.
all at the moment.
Yep, I've got it now. I got it now.
Great.
My stream will be a little bit behind yours, Carson. I just know it. Mine's always behind.
All right.
And I think I might even be 2 points behind because I think I've just seen the first point, which has gone the way of Djokovic with an ace, I think it was.
I can pause here for a few seconds so you can catch up.
Yeah, we can do that. And then if you and Isabel are out of sync, then we can fix it once more when Isabel arrives.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm going to share this score on the screen. But I don't always look at the score because I'm just getting a little bit of feedback, by the way, Carsten. I don't know why that might be. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm just getting, when I speak, I think at the end of when I speak, I just seen a miss from Novak down the line on the backhand side. So 15-30. Have you got thoughts on this match? Because I actually don't know. Normally I would be, just thinking Djokovic is going to win this, but I've just seen some little incremental improvements for Taylor over the last 2 to 3 years, maybe even just the last 13 months, really, including that final one he had a year ago. And I think we have seen a drop off from Novak, which is making this matchup a bit more intriguing than before.
Yeah, they've played 10 times, and Taylor is still searching for his first win.
Yeah.
That's been very one-sided up to this point. I am a little bit biased, sort of homer, but I'd love to see Taylor win this match, get back to the semifinals, and a matchup with Jannik Sinner, who he lost to in the finals last year. Do you think Novak's dropped off?
It would be a matchup with Carlos, wouldn't it?
Yes, he would be with the Carlos.
Yes, and then of course Jannik, yeah.
But
do you think that obviously they played at Wimbledon, Taylor and Carlos, in a close four-setter that really could have and should have gone 5 with Fritz, having a really good advantage in the tiebreak. I think he may even had some set points. Do you think Fritz could beat Carlos Alcaraz and that we'd go into that with a lot of interest?
I think he can. I think Alcaraz will certainly be the favorite in that match. And Carlos has been playing very well throughout this entire tournament. So he hasn't really had any drop-offs at any point. Says yet to drop a set so far.
Yeah, right.
So usually against Carlos, it feels like. Usually against Carlos, it feels like maybe if you just hang around, he'll drop a set, and then it gets a little bit interesting. That hasn't happened yet.
No, but I'd be surprised if he can go all the way to winning the title without dropping a set. Not just because of Carlos being Carlos, but also because of the opposition that's going to be coming up against him with Taylor or Novak, followed by probably Jannik. In the final. Djokovic is held, by the way, in the end to 30. So from 15-30 down, winning 3 points in a row. And things obviously looking a bit more comfortable in the end for Novak. I have some optimism for Taylor today. A lot more than normal anyway. So, yeah. But he needs to start well. An early breakdown, and that optimism will drain away.
Really good serve from him on that first point.
Yep. Yeah, if he has a good serving day, Taylor, by the way, there's probably only 2 players on the planet, and not Novak anymore that I would have confidence in. I see Isabel here, so I will be backstage throughout, but you and Isabel can, fingers crossed, with internet connections and everything else, see us through.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Isabel. Where are you at in your stream right now? I had to pause for a few seconds so John could catch up.
I am at One Love.
All right.
Yeah. Had a little trouble getting my stream to work, so hopefully nothing happens. Yeah.
Has the service game started for you yet from Fritz?
Yes, I'm at 15:30.
Okay. I am as well, so We should be pretty close. Do you have thoughts on this matchup? Who do you think's coming through here?
I mean, Taylor's record against Djokovic is it's like 10-0, right? Like he's never beaten him.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty difficult numbers to argue against. I do think this might be, if ever he was going to beat Novak, it would be now. But I genuinely don't know if he can do it, you know?
I agree. Like, it's as large of an opportunity as he's ever had. Probably Novak, maybe we're starting to see a little bit of a decline. And Fritz has played very well over the last 13 months. But yeah, 10-0 head-to-head is very tough. Like at some point that gets into your head.
Djokovic already has a break point. These rallies are already kind of long and intense. Oh, okay, that was good.
He does get the 40 all. Yeah, I could see this match going pretty long.
Yeah, I feel like it could go 5.
Yeah, 5 wouldn't surprise me at all. Also, like, if it is 5, I don't think it's going to be one of the 5-setters that last like 3 hours and 10 minutes. If both of them want to extend points a little bit.
You think it would be longer than that?
I think it could be a 4-hour match. If it goes 5.
Yeah. Okay, he's got another break point opportunity. Djokovic does.
That's a good serve from him. Novak not quite able to get the return back in play.
Ooh.
That's brutal.
He's trying to set something up there, and he did not execute it.
Got Jay and Sports and Politics in the chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. Ben Stiller? I don't know. I haven't seen him on stream yet tonight.
He's usually there.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, Ben Stiller is still there. They just showed him on the screen. An early break, probably not what Taylor wanted early on in this match.
Yeah. Didn't think so.
It's going to be a long day for him if he's only hitting 40% of first serves throughout that game. Great forehand from Novak. At 15 love. At back and forth in a rally now. Taylor puts another forehand in the net. And Novak's first serve goes in the net. Yeah, not a great start for Taylor so far.
Yeah. Imagine he's feeling a bit nervy.
They have 40 love now. Just struggling to find the court. That's his 7th unforced error already. All right, Novak puts a backhand into the net. (40-15). Hey, first serve from Novak into the net. And second serve goes long, double fault.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
yeah, this is interesting now.
What's going on with
It
him?
is, I mean, still 40-30. He should get this game, but it's not as straightforward as it was a moment ago.
I mean, I don't think this will last very long, but let's see. Okay, he's also out.
All right. So we're deuced now. Novak just pushes a shot well past the baseline. This does feel a little bit more like Novak has let Taylor come into this game, though, than Taylor started playing well, though. So.
Oh yeah, I don't think Taylor's really had enough opportunities in this game to play better.
No.
Novak serves just not sharp enough at the moment.
Novak's first serve on this point went out. Taylor, it's a good return.
That was out, okay.
All right.
So now
great point for Taylor Fritz.
Okay. Who do you think is going to come out in this match?
I would love if Taylor would.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I mean, a homer pick. It's hard to pick against Novak, especially with the way this head-to-head has gone. But I think Novak will win, but I would love if Taylor was able to do it.
Yeah. Who would it be in the next round? Would it be Sinner or Carlos?
He gets Alcaraz in the next round. So, which of the two is maybe the better matchup for him? But Carlos has been playing fantastically.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't dropped a set. Very unlike him.
Very unlike him. Usually it's like you stick around with him for a little bit, he'll drop a set. It can become interesting, but not so far this tournament.
Mm.
Right, Novak's won a couple of points now, so he's got an advantage here. Great serve out wide from Novak. Taylor's not able to get it back across the net, so 3-love now. Well, that game got interesting for a moment, but Novak able to pull it out.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that would last long.
All right, so besides Taylor needing to get his first serves up, what do you think he needs to do to start getting into this match a little bit?
I mean, I'm not necessarily the expert. I don't think Fritz is the best at defense or offense, really. He's a big server. He's not a serve bot, but I think his only weapon is his first serve. So I genuinely don't know, because I don't think he has the defensive skills to go up against Djokovic. It's just not 10 times. It's just not gonna, I don't know that he can do anything. Except just hope that Djokovic is having a bad day, which is already not happening.
Novak's been pretty good so far. But yeah, I think this next service game, definitely getting more than 40% of his first serves in is going to be a factor in him just being able to hold on to games. But yeah, some of these longer points, it's probably favoring Novak more than it's favoring him.
Certainly.
Got a little bit of a rally going on in the first point of this game, and that's a pretty good drop shot.
Looked like it was going to hit the net for a second there.
There could not have been much clearance on that. That's very close. So 15-love for Taylor now. That's really good defense from Novak.
Yeah. I saw the two of them play. I think it was another U.S. Open quarterfinal when I was at the U.S. Open a few years ago. And I have to say it was the most boring match that I've ever seen in my life. More boring than last night, Sinner and Bublik.
That's saying something.
I actually left the stadium because I just thought, this is a waste of my time. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping it's not so much that this time. But so far I am not engaged.
Hopefully that's a good match for the fans. It's the only one they're going to see tonight.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, maybe some of you in chat haven't heard yet, but Marketa Vondrousova had to withdraw from the tournament due to a knee injury.
Knee injury. That sucks.
Yeah. So there's no women's match on Arthur Ashe tonight. It's just this one men's match. All right, Taylor holds on. Good serve from Novak.
Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of unforced errors from Fritz. It's already had, what, 4 forehand errors? Okay, good forehand from Fritz for 15-30. I gotta step off just for a second. Someone is knocking at my door.
All right.
I will be right back.
All right. See you in just a moment. It's 30 all right now. On Novak's serve.
Go back. Okay. 30 all spin.
40-30 now from Novak.
Of course it is.
A good way for him to close out that service game. Ace down the tee.
He does already look kind of tired, Novak does, and I don't think he's really working that hard.
He hasn't had to do too much yet.
Yeah.
I think we might see in the next 10 to 15 minutes, how much of a chance Taylor actually has in this match.
So far, it's not looking like much. It's kind of reminding me of that quarterfinal I saw them play a couple years ago. Unfortunately.
Yeah. If he's going to put up any kind of a fight, probably needs to start soon, though.
Yeah. I mean, you asked me already, but like, what can he do if he doesn't have the defensive skills to sort of counteract Djokovic? What can he do?
I mean, it seems a bit counterintuitive, but I think he's going to have to get more aggressive. Like, if Novak is able to extend some of these points out past 8 shots, like, that's not really the type of tennis Taylor wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
Especially against Novak, who has great defensive skills. So he's almost going to have to get just very aggressive if he's going to have any sort of a shot here.
Well, not like that.
Yeah, like that is exactly not the point.
Not what he should be doing. Oh, that was a really horrific volley.
It's left 15 now. And 15 all.
So that was better. I mean, he could just play really deep and keep Djokovic on the run constantly, because I think that would, injure him. more likely to injure him. But I don't know if he has the consistency to do that. We need a little bit right now, but I worry about see shit like that. Like that can't.
Novak is also just so good at hitting out of the corners. Like, he can turn defense into offense so quickly.
Yeah. Like, you can't give him any openings like that.
It's like points like this where Taylor has to win it twice to actually get the point.
Yeah.
At 30 all. Last service game and this service game, he's at least hitting some first serves, which, that's his shot of staying in the match, really.
Yeah.
And not a very good volley from Novak. Drop shot from him. Taylor gets to it with quite a bit of room, puts it away. So 40-30 now.
Good first serve.
Good serve. Let down the tee. Novak can't get it back. 4-2. Hey, Sean. Good to have you in the stream. I basically agree with your comment. Not sure I have much to add to it. Like, if he wins this match, he's in the semifinals of all 4 slams this year. It's tough to force him into retirement if he's still doing that.
I really thought after he won the gold medal he would retire. Or, maybe that was just what I was hoping. Because I just don't, and I feel like I see this from a lot of players. They don't retire on the career high. You know, they always try and like just run themselves into the ground and then retire. I mean, I don't really think Federer did that because he kind of took a long break and then said he was retiring. So, like, fine. But, like, Nadal kind of ran himself out, and that seems like Djokovic is also just running himself out. And, you know, I think it would have been a nice bow, you know, to just get the gold medal and then be like, hey, I'm done.
Yeah, I think maybe more than team sports, like tennis players hold on a little bit too long.
Yeah.
But I mean, when this guy is playing at the level he's playing, like, might be just an hour and a half away from the semifinals again. Like like I think Roger and Rafa, neither of them could really move when they retired. Like they physically couldn't like walk very well.
Yeah.
He still looks really good out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like Sinner and Alcaraz have passed him by, and like he's probably in a place where like if he is going to win Slam 25, he probably needs a little bit of help.
He would need a very lucky draw.
Yeah.
And both Sinner and Alcaraz would have to be like out of commission, I think. Which both of them having that trouble at the same time, I think is very unlikely.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, they did both, neither of them played in Toronto this year. But in a slam, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the only person who really did it.
Like,
sorry, go ahead.
There's a part of me that almost thinks like his best shot is for someone like Zverev or Fritz to get up to the number 2 spot, and then Sinner and Carlos end up in the same half of the draw.
Right, yeah.
And like have to play each other.
In the semi or something, yeah. I mean, it could happen. I don't think it'll happen with Zverev. But with someone, there's plenty of people that could happen within the next 2 years.
I mean, there's so many other young players coming up as well. Like Draper has had a pretty good year, and Shelton, it seems to be on the rise.
Yeah, if his injury isn't too bad.
Yeah, which I still don't know if I've seen what exactly his injury is, like what the severity of it is.
I've seen a lot of speculation, but I haven't heard anything from his team about it, so which kind of worries me, you know?
It does a little bit, like.
Because I'm sure one of the first things they did was like go get an X-ray, go get an MRI.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that we haven't heard anything, that doesn't bode well, I think. So I hope I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him, you know, for maybe the rest of the season.
For sure, and I mean, if it is something more serious like a rotator cuff, it's like we could get a decent ways into next season before we see him.
Yeah.
Fritz is serving to stay in set number 1 right now. It's 15 all. And backhand rally right now, and Taylor pushes it long, so 15-30.
Yeah, his backhand has been doing that a lot tonight.
Yeah,
He's just not finding the lines.
I mean, he's not really finding it from the forehand side either, which it's a little bit problematic when you can't do either of those things.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good point from him. So 30 all. First serve out, second serve. And Taylor misses from the forehand side.
Oh. And handing off a set point.
Yep.
Thanks, Taylor.
Novak's not able to convert.
Okay.
So we're at deuce.
Beforehand. Get out. Yep. Okay.
That's interesting. It just showed a stat on screen of Taylor Fritz's second serve speeds as he holds on to this game, so it's 5-3. His average up until now in the tournament has been 98 miles per hour on second serve, and tonight it's 107.
It doesn't surprise me, you know. He's probably trying to be more aggressive with his second serve because 98 is still like, you know.
Yeah, if he was serving 98 on second serves, you're just letting Novak tee up at that point. All right, Novak serving for set number 1. All right, one of the longer points finally goes Taylor's way. We're up 15. Interesting.
2 forehand errors into the net from Djokovic. Oh, okay.
So it's love 30 now.
Mr. Serve.
Ooh, That was a tough miss from Taylor.
Yeah.
Backhand into
I
the net.
think he just gave up on that backhand.
Yeah, it just didn't look like he bent his knees enough at that point to get down. So 15-30 now. That first serve goes long. Okay, so Novak went for line on a backhand, doesn't get it, and Taylor has 2 break points.
Interesting. Okay. I feel like Novak's going to go kind of big on his first serve here and try and get an ace.
First serve from Novak is wide. Well, that's a good backhand from Novak. Saves the first break point. Okay, first serve is into the net. So second serve now for Taylor Fritz on a break point. Let's see what happens here. A long rally. These have been going the way of Novak so far. And this one will as well, as he puts the smash away. And it's deuce.
Asking the crowd for a little more support. What do you expect, Novak?
25 shots on that rally. I think that's the longest of the matches so far.
I think so.
Right, Fritz will have another opportunity to break.
Let's see what he can do, if anything.
Hopefully third time is the charm for him. All right, good first serve from Novak. Taylor gets it back, but Novak has a pretty good drop shot that Taylor isn't able to return, so back to deuce. Another longer point here. Backhand rally at the moment. And Novak puts it into the net.
Some really good shots there from Fritz.
That might be the best point he's played so far.
Yeah, I think so.
I looked up the weather in New York during that point because it looks like they're sweating a lot for not necessarily moving too much, but it's relatively cool. 68 degrees there, Fahrenheit, and 75% humidity, which is which I'm sure has a big part to do with why they are sweating so much.
Yeah, that's unpleasant to be in.
All right, Novak saves another break point, so we're back to deuce. I feel like this game has taken like 10 minutes by now.
It has been a bit of a long game. I'm not showing the game timer at the moment.
And Novak sprays a forehand wide, so Fritz will have a fifth opportunity to get a break here. We got Ghost in the chat, hitting us with some World War II facts, I think. Nice history lesson for any of you that are going back to school, I guess. And start off by watching our comment section. And Taylor's not able to return the second serve, so back to deuce.
So yeah, it's been almost a 13-minute game.
And after, 13 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
Now Novak has a set point. A nice long rally going on right now. Fritz pushes it long, and Novak has the first set, 6-3. He is going to be kicking himself for not converting one of those, was it 5 break points in that game?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very surprised. Not surprised at all.
I think the first set maybe is a little more important for Taylor Fritz to win it than for Novak. I think it's tough to see Taylor coming back from a set down.
Has he done that before? After losing the first set?
Again, he has come back from losing a first set in matches before, but I mean, when you haven't beaten Novak yet, like,
Yes, certainly.
yeah, we're not talking about he has to win 3 out of 4 sets. I wasn't really sure what to expect from set number 1 from these two. But yeah, with Novak winning this now, yeah, I think he could take it in straights, potentially.
Yeah.
Right, heading into the second set now. Taylor will serve. I think these are two pretty telling stats that the producer has in the chat. Taylor only won 9% of second serves and didn't have an ace in the first set.
So yeah, he's just definitely, I mean, in addition to playing Novak, he's not playing well. So we'll see what he can do, if anything.
I think if you tell me before the match that Novak would have more aces than Taylor in the first set, probably would pick Novak to win the set.
Yeah. I mean, I picked him to win the match at that point. Nice little net exchange goes Taylor's way.
He's up 30-11 this first service game. It's like a callback to a more vintage form of Novak, but the vibe I'm getting from this match right now is either like his 2023 Australian Open win against Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Mm-hmm.
And the U.S. Open final against Medvedev, which I'm forgetting if that was 22 or 23. But like first set for both of them, went to a break. Second set was long grueling in both of those matches. Novak wins in a tiebreak and then pulls away in the third set fairly easily. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this match so far.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Fritz holds on to win the first game. Yeah, you're right, 23.
Seems like they have Taylor's coach mic'd up and he's talking to the guys in the booth, but I did not have the sound on, so I don't know what he's saying. Yeah. This is different.
I think the Australian Open had in-match coach interviews as well. Which...
That was like on the court though, wasn't it? Like they were physically sitting on the court.
Yeah, they had like the option to sit in the corner of the court, which was, I don't know, looked kind of weird to me.
I also thought it just reminded me so much of the Laver Cup, and I was like, I'm not into this.
I'm okay with none of the other majors following their lead on that one. And Novak holds the love, so it's 1-all. So Taylor up to serve again. 1-all in the second set. That's a good point from him. Oh, Novak's shot went out, it looks like. Didn't even need the winner. Either way, it's 15 love. That first serve into the net. Second serve. Up the tee, Novak can't get it back. 30 love. All right, Novak a little unlucky with a net cord there. So 40 love. And he holds to love. 2-1 for Fritz now.
Serving a bit better. It's nice. See if he can translate that to some ground strokes.
And so during the first set, he was 1 of 11 on his second serve points. So far in the second set, he's 5 of 5. Not sure how sustainable that is, but it's gotten him a decent start in the second set so far.
Let me see. Might need caffeine to get through the rest of this match.
Now, do you think that this is a must-win set for Taylor?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if he goes down 2-0,
There's no coming back from that.
I don't think he will be coming back from that. So. He's not totally out of it. He had plenty of break points to get back on serve late in the first set and just didn't convert. He's been serving a lot better. The match is far from over, but it does need to actually come through and break one of these times against Novak. Who's winning between Anisimova and Swiatek? Well, before the tournament, I said Anisimova was making the final.
Interesting.
And so I don't see a reason to switch up from that yet. It's probably a very stupid pick, but...
I would probably pick Iga, but I think Anisimova might win a set.
See, Isabel is the smart one out of the two of us. I'm out here picking up sets.
None of my upset picks happened this tournament, and all the people I did pick were the upset, so I wouldn't take my picks too seriously.
Yeah. I mean, make no mistake, my bracket is on fire.
Yeah.
It has been for a week and a half, but...
Yeah.
Okay, it's 15:30 here. And first serve goes very long. Mm. 30 all. Another unforced error from Fritz. Oh no.
Okay, so another break opportunity for Taylor. Can he do it? Okay. Novak's first serve. If he ever decides to hit one. Is an ace, of course.
Well timed from Novak. That's his fifth of the night. Taylor still hasn't hit one. It gets us back to deuce. Back to deuce. It's the first time it's been deuce in this game.
We're just having flashbacks of the last set.
Advantage for Novak now.
Nice. All right. Okay.
That's good from Taylor. And Novak kind of gets caught in no man's land there. Didn't quite get up to the net for that point. And another ace.
Figures.
Sends the first serve wide, and it's a little bit too wide. Second serve now. Backhand rally going on at the moment. Novak pushes one long. Ooh. A rough volley from Novak.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not the right choice.
And he was in a good position to win that point, and yeah, that volley just didn't get anywhere. All right, break point for Taylor. Again, still looking to convert his first of the night. A slice from Novak.
Yeah.
Taylor didn't adjust great to that. Puts it into the net and back to deuce. First serve goes out wide. And Taylor puts the return into the net. He's just playing all of the worst points at all the worst moments.
Yeah.
Fritz is moving Novak around a little bit on this point. And settling into a backhand rally. Now they move to forehands. That was it.
No.
Wow. Great point from Novak. Great point from both of them. Novak found a good angle and Taylor wasn't able to get to it. Couldn't tell if that was in at first, but actually had a decent amount of margin there. At 2-all in the second set. Ooh. There's a good return from Novak. So up 15. Nice change up from Taylor there. Gives it to 15-all. First serve into the net. Ooh. All right, that's a good backhand. $30-15 now. And 40-15. It's a good serve. Novak could see a return out into the crowd. And his first ace of the night.
So he's holding a little better.
Yeah, I think his level has risen a little bit. Three-two now. Second set. Taylor's been getting a decent amount of pressure on Novak's return games recently. Just hasn't been able to convert a break point yet.
Yeah.
He's able to in this game.
It doesn't surprise me. All right, Novak serving.
Another missed volley from Novak.
It's odd because I don't usually think of Fritz as a very strong net player. So I think it's kind of funny that neither of them are doing well with the net tonight.
Yeah, Novak, especially, I'm surprised that he's struggling. It's a love 15. Yeah, we'll see if I get burned by going for Anisimova again.
I don't think it's a bad choice. I mean, she was playing incredibly well yesterday. No forehand error.
Yeah, she's played well throughout the entire tournament. Match yesterday was great. It's a 15 all here. And a double fault, so 15-30.
Okay, if Taylor wins this set, unlikely, but if he wins this set, I will make a cup of coffee because I am fading. And I don't think I can handle a 4-set, 5-set match.
At 30 all. Yeah, it's a long ways for him to actually win this set. A good serve from Novak out wide. Taylor just get it back. 40-30. The first serve is out. Second serve, no. Got a backhand rally going. A good point from Taylor.
Very nice. The overhead.
At the deuce now. Got to neutral basically right away in that point. Novak really wasn't able to get too much pressure on him there. First serve into the net. And second serve. And their backhand rally going. Taylor switches directions first, gets a shot from Novak just sitting in the
good forehand for Fritz.
And it's another break point opportunity for Taylor Fritz. He's showing a little more emotion after some of these bigger points, which I think is probably good to see.
Yeah, you could probably be using the crowd a bit more.
All right, back to the deuce. Novak has saved all 9 break points now.
It's like he saves his good serves for those moments.
And Novak wins the point.
Yeah, backhand is just not really working too much for him. The Fritz tonight.
Fault on the first serve. Tried to go up the tee. Wasn't able to get it in. Second serve in, deep in the corner. Fritz not able to get it in play. It's 3-all.
I guess I won't be having coffee after all.
Good serve from Taylor. 15 love. And that was good from Novak. Well, relatively dangerous shots for him to fend off, but he does, gets it to 15 all. Yeah, first serve is out. That's the net that bounces long. Second serve in. Forehand rally. And an unforced error from Taylor. So 15-30. The first serve into the net. Another rally going here. All right, Taylor pushes a forehand long, and Novak has 2 break points. First serve goes into the net. And Novak gets the break.
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, no coffee for you tonight.
Ugh. I'm not gonna make it a third set. Not with the way they're playing.
Hasn't really been that exciting so far.
Kind of pretty much exactly how the match I saw them play live went. By about the second set, I thought, yeah, I'm out. There are better things to be doing. And there were. I went and watched doubles.
Do you remember who you saw?
Oh, yeah. I saw Taylor Townsend and Leylah Fernandez against Dabrowski and whoever her doubles partner was at the time. It went to a tiebreak in the third, and I want to say it was something like 10-8 or 12-10. It was a higher number than usual. It was a really tight tiebreak. It was really good, and yeah, it was really nice. And when I got there, it was on Louis Armstrong, and no one was there, so I got to sit really far down, close to the court, and then the quarterfinal with Novak and Taylor ended. And everybody came over and started to watch the doubles, and it started to get really interesting. So it was a good time. But definitely worth leaving.
Yeah.
Women's doubles over men's singles any day.
Yeah.
I did watch the women's doubles today as well.
Was it the Venus Williams Fernandez Townsend
Yes.
match? Yeah.
It wasn't. I mean, it had a couple of really good points, but Taylor and Katarina just wiped the floor. It was really impressive. Ended that nice run. But yeah, I'd be happy to see Taylor win the doubles trophy.
All right, Novak serving now. This is the first points to love 15. A backhand rally. Taylor tries to go up the line and can't get it over the net.
Do we think that Taylor's headband choice was on purpose, or is it an accident?
The fact that it's upside down?
Yes.
Feel it can't have been on purpose. I'm not sure that he's cognizant of the fact that it's upside down, but
Yeah, but who let him go out like that?
that's a great question.
And given how superstitious tennis players are, I'm really surprised that he chose to do that. Or like didn't look in a mirror before he left, because I would think, yeah, I agree, Jane. I bet it is driving Morgan nuts.
Yes. But it's also like something after the first game, like someone could have told him.
Yeah, like someone could have mentioned it to him. when he was walking out onto the court. Maybe that's why he's playing so badly.
Everyone in his box looks about as enthused about this match as I am right now.
Yeah, same.
And now Novak holds easily. It's up 5-3.
Still better than the blonde. I don't know. I didn't hate his weird bleached hair. At least that was an on-purpose choice, you know.
At 15 love. That first serve into the net. Ooh. Not really sure what Novak was trying to do there. It's 30 love. Another first serve into the net. And
an ace, a double fault. What was that? Double fault. Okay.
Yeah, that's his first. So 30-15.
Big miss there in that first serve.
All right, and 30 all. That's a good thought, Jane. Maybe it is just a marketing ploy.
Yeah, maybe he lost a bet or something.
Ace number 2. So Taylor holds on. 5-4 for Novak. We'll serve for the second set in just a moment. I feel like this game is probably Taylor's last chance in this match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think going to a third set is gonna help him in the slightest.
Novak seems pretty steady at this point. So he's, don't really see him dropping off. It's a good question. Alex de Minaur or Felix Auger-Aliassime? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not sure. I think they're pretty well matched. I think it would be a really good, entertaining match. Maybe give the edge to Alex just because of his defensive ability. But they're both like excellent movers. Felix is maybe a better server. So you might be leaning on that a little bit, whereas Alex's serve is kind of, I think, known for not being very strong, but he has been putting up like a better percentage this season. So I'm not really sure. I would maybe give the edge to Alex, but it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think, if Felix plays like he did against Zverev, then I think he wins fairly easily. But I think Alex is going to have to turn it into a more physical match, extending points. And if he can do that, I feel like his speed and athleticism gives him an advantage once points starts.
Yeah. And I think he's had a pretty easy draw so far. So I think it would be pretty easy for him to do that against Felix.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be worn out.
Yeah, not at all.
Good morning, Jake. Nice of you to start your day with us.
Hello, Jake. My biggest fan. Ooh, another net.
All right, so
Here. Oh my goodness. So Fritz, I wasn't even paying attention. Fritz has triple break point. Interesting.
Okay, well, we've been talking about other matches. Novak's played a pretty terrible game so far.
Well, let's see. I assume now that I've started paying attention again, he will hit some aces and ruin my evening.
That may as well have been an ace.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's going to be. It's like ace, unreturned serve, forehand error. That's what's going to happen here.
Yep, I would agree with that.
He's got it.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah, that was not a very good drop shot. But it's 5-all. Back on serve. And maybe, just maybe, Isabel is going to get to drink some coffee tonight. All right, let's see what Taylor can do with his serve here. All right, first serve is out. Second serve into the net. Double fault to begin this game. Oh, we lost Isabel. Hopefully she will be back in a moment. All right, first serve goes long. Second serve does land in, and it's love 30.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, Fritz.
Oh my gosh. Another first serve misses. All right, Novak misses the forehand out wide. 15-30.
Wow.
Okay. Well, 2 break points for Novak. I think frustrating is a good way to put the way this match has gone.
Yeah. I mean, I'm frustrated.
And double fault to break himself. Well. All right.
This is why I get so tired of like, you know, the argument that Fritz is like the best American male, he's gonna win a major, you know, this whole thing. And then I watch him play like this and I'm like, who's saying that? Who could possibly look at this guy and say that?
Do you think it's Shelton?
I do. I don't think it's going to happen in the next year, injury notwithstanding. I said this earlier in the summer as well. I think it's going to be at least 2 years until Shelton can like break through the ceiling of Sinner and Alcaraz. But I do think it's possible. I think he does have the movement and the variety and the power that is required, but I think it's just going to take time to fully develop and now obviously recover. So I do think Shelton can do it. That doesn't necessarily mean it will happen. I'm not making a prediction. But I think he has the quality.
I mean, they're just like who's most likely to do it.
Yeah, I do think Shelton is that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought Fritz was that guy. So.
Yeah, I think for American players, it's Shelton, Fritz, and then there's not a very clear number 3.
No, not really.
Moment, I think. Like Tommy Paul isn't quite consistent enough. Francis is definitely not consistent enough. And I mean, after that, it's like, okay, Nakashima, Mickelson, Tien. I'm not sure I've seen that ceiling for many of them yet.
I mean, you never know who the up-and-comers are going to be. Of the current ones, I don't really see much. Lerner is interesting. Lerner Tien, I think, is a really interesting player. I'm curious to see what will happen with him in the next 5 years. If he can maybe up the power behind his shot.
Yeah. I mean, the serve in particular is killing him right now. It's not a very good serve at the moment. All right, 30-15 for Novak.
My internet keeps going out. I'm sorry about that.
There's a part of me that wants to live in an alternate timeline where Seb Korda can just stay healthy.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think I hear John Wertheim say, like, every hardcourt tournament, like, yes. I think Seb Korda is going to make the quarters. I'm like, in what universe? And then he ultimately he plays a good match and then he pulls out. So yeah, I really agree with you because I really like him. I think he's got such talent, and it is like maybe the second biggest shame in men's tennis that he cannot stay healthy and enough to play.
He looks like a top 10 player when he does play.
Yeah.
He just isn't able to stay healthy and play that much.
It's so hard. And, you know, obviously I am not a professional athlete, but I have been dealing with a tennis-related injury for the last year, and I kind of got an idea of how freaking difficult it is to recover from these things, and to get back out there. Like, it's so hard. So I do feel for him, but he's young, isn't he? Like 22, 23.
I'm gonna look that up.
I feel like he should. He has a chance.
He's 25. Okay.
All right. Well, maybe not.
Young, I mean, also not like he's 30 years old yet.
Yeah, he's not like me. He's not 30. Okay, so Novak does take that second set. 7-5.
He does have 2 sets to love now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Berrettini's another player that I just wish he could stay healthy.
Yeah. Oh, that one. The one I was thinking of specifically was Juan Martín del Potro. Just a bad injury. But yeah, Berrettini. I also miss him being healthy. Sean. I also miss me being healthy. That distant memory for me. Good night, Jake. It was nice having you in the chat.
Yeah. Good night again, Jake.
Yeah. Novak's defense tonight has been on point. Do we think if he was playing Sinner right now or Carlos, would it be the same, or would he be having more trouble?
Novak?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would be up 2 sets to love on either of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it would be 1 set all, but yeah, his winners to unforced errors. I mean, it hasn't been great tonight. So far, 18 winners, 26 unforced errors.
For Novak.
For Novak. And then Fritz is at 25 to 26. So, yeah, I mean, Novak's been playing really well. I'm just not sure it's... I think there's another level he might have to go to if he's going to be Carlos or Yannick. How do you think those matches would look if Novak were playing at this level against either of those two?
I think against Sinner, it wouldn't matter. Just basing on what I saw Sinner doing last night, it was he's just so few errors, just everything's just going his way. So I think against Sinner, it really wouldn't matter at all, and Sinner would probably force him to make more mistakes. Against Carlos, I don't know. It might be slightly more competitive, maybe against Carlos. Carlos might have some trouble with Novak's defense if it was this good. Probably would go 5, maybe 4 against Carlos, but against Sinner, I think it would be Sinner and straights still. But Novak will face Carlos in the next round, right?
Yeah, the winner of this match faces Carlos in the semifinals.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be cruising for Carlos, but I still think he would win because he has more weaponry than Fritz does.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, not even necessarily weaponry. It's just the variety.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. He just has more.
Taylor Fritz has.
Yeah.
Fritz has one type of point that he likes to play.
Yeah.
Maybe a slight exaggeration. He's.
I really don't think.
There's a specific way he wants to play.
I don't think that's an exaggeration, really, because he's allergic to net points, and doesn't have the defense, and he just has this big first serve. I've been saying that for years. He just doesn't have. He has enough to stay against people like Zverev,
Mm-hmm.
but not against top 3 players. I don't think.
Yeah.
This doesn't have enough. You need all 3 things.
He's consistently ranked in the top 5. He's a perfectly good tennis player.
Yeah.
But there is a ceiling on him that
can be easily
players ranked ahead of him don't have that same ceiling.
Yeah.
And there are players ranked below him who I think also have a higher ceiling.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about you could say that and think about Joao Fonseca 3 years from now and what he might be able to do. But I think there's other players right now other than even just Novak, who have a higher ceiling.
I can't even get on the Fonseca train. Like I refuse to participate in these hypes that we get, with these young players. The only time it was warranted in my generation, I think, was with Nadal and Carlos, because they actually followed it up with something quite young. Whereas everybody else, it's just hype, and then we all get upset when they're losing first round in a tournament, and it's like, well, yeah, that's pretty normal. Like, this is...
Oh, it's very normal.
They're not ready for this, and that's okay. So, but I'm so sick of hearing about Fonseca, because it's like, he's 18.
He's got so much time.
Walk away. Like, let the man cook. Like,
yeah.
Let's stop talking about him until he actually gets like a big second week run, then I'll get on board. But if he's losing to Brooksby, he's not ready.
Right. Yeah, that's nothing against Brooksby, who's, fine player, but, Fonseca, there will be a day where Fonseca should beat him easily.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it's, we just, in tennis, it feels like everyone's, gets on whoever the young new player is quickly as possible, hypes them up, and then they don't deliver in the first 6 months, and then it's not like everyone acts like it's the player's fault for not delivering. It's like they're 18 years old.
Yeah, they act like it's a fluke.
Chill
right?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, we had this conversation about Fonseca, some others on the channel earlier this year, about what's a good rank for Fonseca at the end of the year, and some people were saying top 20, essentially borderline top 10. And it's guys like Novak and Rafa and Roger and Carlos and Yannick were borderline top 50 after their first year on tour.
Yeah, I would say top 50.
Yeah,
you look at who's in the top 20, 10 and down to 20, or 10 up to 20, whatever direction you want to go there. If you look at them, all of them are beating Fonseca easily. So there's no chance.
Yeah. Well, top 50 for him at the end of the year, that's a perfectly fine result.
Yeah. Didn't Bublik just get into the top 20?
Yeah, just
yeah,
very
and he's
recently.
My age. He's 27 or something. So it's not that simple.
Mostly off of the back of one very good month of tennis as well. Month and a half.
Yeah.
So it's advantage Fritz right now in the opening game of the third set. That's a nice winner from Novak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghosty, he hit some amazing winners sometimes, but it's also if he's not hitting a forehand 100 miles per hour, he's struggling to do much of anything else right now. Which, again, he's a very young player that has a lot of growth to do. Like IQ-wise on the tennis court, mentally, emotionally, physically, like he has a lot of growing to do, and that's not a bad thing. He's very young.
I also think like a lot of people can hit thrilling winners. Like a lot of players can hit good winners.
Yeah, there are plenty of players that hit big.
Yeah.
Fritz hits big. Rublev hits big. Yeah, but there's more to it than just that. All right, Taylor holds on to this first game.
And he's really going to make me sit through another hour of this.
And this is going to be the longest 3-set match ever at this rate.
Is there a longest 3-set match record?
Can Google that and find out. Probably something that Haddad Maya has played in.
Interesting. Given last night, I would disagree with that.
That's crazy. So in 2011, at the Australian Open, in the women's tournament, Francesca Schiavone defeated Svetlana Kuznetsova. 3 sets, 4 hours and 44 minutes.
Yeah, that's long.
That's a long match. Good night, Sean. I do my best, Ghosty. All right, 15:30. Another small opening for Taylor. Not that that has mattered too much tonight.
Just curious to hear what Fritz's coach was saying. See what happens in this point. Oh, and it's long. What a shock.
And 30 all. Ooh. Good serve from Novak. 40-30. First serve into the net.
Oh. Okay. All right. That was a good point. That was a very good point.
That was a good point from Taylor.
Yeah.
Lady in the front row is very excited about this.
She also thought it was a good point. So now it's deuce. Big serve out wide.
That was really good from Novak.
Can't return it. Into the net.
I want to see the replay on Novak's last shot. That looked out to me. But
It seemed like Taylor also thought it was out, but there was no call.
yeah. All right, 15 love. That's crazy. All right. 30 love.
Ghosty, I can't tell if you're complimenting me or not with this comment.
I have no clue.
Yeah, is this a compliment or an insult? Like, let me know. It is a compliment. I look swole. Well, to answer your question, yes. I have been lifting weights all summer, and I put on like 6 pounds of muscle, so thank you for noticing. I think that's the first time Ghosty's ever complimented me.
It's the first time Ghosty has complimented anyone.
Yeah.
To be fair.
It did not help my tennis in the slightest. Yeah.
All right, Taylor holds. It's 2-1 now in the third set.
I don't really see Taylor doing anything in this match, in this set, to change a thing.
It doesn't feel like anything has changed from the first 2 sets yet. Novak's going to hang around, get a break late in the set. And that's going to be that.
I don't think this is going to be very helpful for Taylor's confidence, which I feel are not fragile, but, you know, his results, his confidence kind of really hinges on things like this, especially with the U.S. Open being finalists last year. I worry a little bit how he'll feel after this match. So when was the last time somebody beat him in straight sets? Was it last year at the U.S. Open final?
In a 3-set match?
Yeah.
I'll look that up. Not. Yeah, last year at the U.S. Open was the last time he lost in straight sets at a Grand Slam. Before that was the U.S. Open in 23 in the match that you were at.
Yeah.
And before that, I'll stop scrolling after this one. The 2020 Roland Garros against Lorenzo Sonego.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, it seems like he actually doesn't put up. Well, I mean, he puts up good results here, but he kind of consistently has straight set losses here. Poor guy.
It's 15:30 here. And 30 all.
Isabel is like Fritzy's kryptonite. Well then, by that logic, when I left his quarterfinal match 2 years ago, he should have started winning. Because I left in the second set. I didn't even bother with the third set. So, but yeah, maybe it is. Like every time I watch him.
Yeah, it's just a permanent, like, lessening of the abilities. Like, it just doesn't recover in that match.
Yeah. Although I did watch his previous round against Mahach. And I also didn't stay in that one because I thought, well, he's doing fine. I don't need to see this. I do watch him every time he plays Zverev, though.
I mean, that's a guaranteed win, so.
Exactly, and I love to see it every time. So.
We all love to see it.
It was such a wonderful experience watching Zverev lose to Felix the other day.
He just looked so lost during that match.
Yeah.
Like he had no answers.
Yeah, I feel like
he was like feeling unwell or something, but it was not a good level from him.
I just wonder if he like doesn't really know who he is right now. You know, I mean, he's going through. I know he was like training a little bit with Nadal, and he's got like a psychologist now. So I'm not surprised that he might be kind of like all over the place in general, trying to sort of rediscover who he is as a player. But yeah, I think his weaknesses are really easy to capitalize on now.
Yeah.
So very beatable.
Yeah, there's been some changing coaching rules on his team as well. Like his brother is now his primary coach.
Yeah.
Not his dad. So that's
I mean, how big of a change is that really?
I don't know. I haven't played at that level, but yeah, I mean, also just recently spent a week at the Nadal Academy.
Yeah.
As well, so
I heard him.
Right. So Fritz has a break point. And
I feel like my internet goes out like every time I start talking. Oh yeah, what's Novak yelling about?
I wish I had my volume up right now.
I will investigate.
I wonder if he got a okay. He flipped his bandana the right way up. Maybe that's what's happening.
He was upset that the chair ump was not telling the crowd to quiet down. So he was yelling at the chair umpire for that. Did he turn his bandana up?
He did.
Finally.
I mean, I understand being frustrated by that if you're Novak, but you for sure have to understand that you are not the crowd's favorite player in this match.
I mean, he does this all the time, though, doesn't he?
He does.
When the crowd is not, when he's not the favorite of the crowd, it deeply offends him.
Just extra fuel for his fire.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not always translate to him making mistakes.
Almost never, actually.
Yeah.
Another break point for Fritz.
Oh my god, Ghost is talking about my muscles in the comments. Okay, so let's see. Oh, can he break him here? Is Novak gonna get frustrated enough? No way. No
There it
way.
is.
No way. Okay.
All right. Fritz gets the break.
Wow. I didn't think he
3-1.
would get to that drop shot. Dang.
I didn't know if he was going to get there.
Yeah. All right. Can he consolidate? Am I going to get my coffee after all? At 8 o'clock at night?
Ghosty, I am completely down with the all black kits. I don't necessarily love that they are both wearing all black, but I have no issue with them at all.
Oh, Novak's getting a little pissy with
I get a little chippy here. I'm gonna look that up a little because probably have a moment. When's the last time you lost from 2 sets up?
Wimbledon, I think. Wimbledon 23 final. I think he was 2 sets up.
Well, he was up.
Come on, Taylor. Oh, and he, okay, 40 love. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I do really like on this tweet we have up, I like the last comment on it. It's a good one. Oh, and he holds, he consolidates, and it's 4-1.
Wow.
Okay, if he can just hold, then maybe we'll go 4.
We might. Ghosty, how old do you think I am? Gonna put you on the spot here.
Are you younger than me?
I want Ghosty to answer first.
Fair enough.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29? I am younger than you. I'm 27.
Okay. Okay, so potential interesting movement in this match. I wonder how much the crowd had to do with that. (2010). What tournament though? Who is he playing? I need more information. I do like that Fritz gets 1 break in this match. And we're like, is Novak going to lose 2 sets up?
He's going to lose.
When was the last time that happened?
Roland Garros in 2010. Oh my gosh.
This is good. I like this.
That's crazy. All right. So 2010, Roland Garros against Jürgen Melzer.
Who is that?
I
don't even know.
haven't heard of this person. These photos on screen, however, are excellent. Those ones of Taylor.
Actually, Ghosty, I know exactly what that feels like. I'm not wearing this wrist brace for nothing. Yeah. I have a theory about this haircut of Alcaraz. I think it's an omen, and he's going to win U.S. Open because of it. That's my theory, anyway.
All right. Well, this answers my question. I was looking for if that was the only time you had lost a match from 2 sets up, and it is.
It is. Interesting. Well, I don't know necessarily that he's going to lose 2 sets up. I think we're all talking a little early, but we'll see. See how this set shakes out. Valley Fight Club.
That's funny. And this TikTok is accurate.
Yeah.
Is he like 2 of 14? Something like that. All right, Novak holds.
All Taylor has to do is hold. Just 2 games of good serving. It is not hard.
It's well. Tell that to him at the end of the 2nd set.
But then I say that to him because that's all you can do. You have no excuse to be serving poorly. It is all you have.
Well, that's a pretty good serve.
Yeah, okay.
Ace right down the tee.
Just 8 of those and we're golden. Let's go.
Let's do that 7 more times. So you had 2 aces in the first 2 sets, I think. Or maybe 1.
I think it was just 1 in the first set.
Right. Yeah. He's
2 aces now.
Yeah, up to 7.
It's climbing. It's
6
climbing.
Yeah, 7.
Now, yeah, 7 now. Good one.
Right. He's starting to play a little more aggressively.
Yeah.
And
fewer errors. Good forehand winner.
Fewer errors, and it feels like Novak is maybe half a step slower.
Yeah.
Which
I think all anyone can do against Novak at this age is make him run as much as possible, so that he gets slower and slower throughout the match. And I think he was trying to do that in the first 2 sets, and only minorly was able to do it.
So it's 5-2 now.
Just one more easy hold. One more easy hold.
Right, 3 aces in that game. See how Novak comes out after the sit down here.
Just don't let that man take a break. Never let Novak take a break.
Yep.
Every time he goes to the bathroom or gets a medical timeout, I'm like, oh, the match is over. We're done. So maybe he won't do it in this match. I will say, Ghosty's saying in the comments that this is a boring match. I do think the first 2 sets were very boring. I was getting sleepy. This set has been a little more interesting, not just because of the break, but the points have been a little nastier. So I like that, but I do agree the first 2 sets were very boring. There's a reason I don't really watch Novak's matches. I don't usually watch Fritz's either. Just kind of check in and then go, all right, I'm done.
All right. $15 love. A forehand. Good point from Novak. $40 love. First serve long.
Double fault. Oof. He's had 7 double faults.
I mean, if there's ever a time to do it, 40 love is
Yeah.
a pretty decent time.
It's fine.
The first serve is out.
Oh no.
All right. Novak holds. So now Taylor's going to serve for the third set.
Well, let's hope he can. He doesn't choke. I want to hear the crowd for this one.
Tough. That's love 15. Second serve coming up. All right. $15 all. There goes the I've got Anna Samova going to the finals. So yes, I think she's going to. Taylor's up 30-15 here, 2 points away. That's a good serve. Two set points now for Taylor Fritz. Yes, really. I think she's going to be on fire for the match tomorrow. Toss from Taylor. Lets it fall. Go again. A little bit of a rally now. Haven't had as many of these in the third set. A pretty bad drop from Novak. Taylor hits it right to him. Novak hits it back. Taylor finds the open court. And he has won the third set. 6-3. So we're going to see at least a fourth set.
I thought the crowd would be a little crazier on that. They were not as wild as I thought they would. Okay.
We should have lost that point, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
We got Anthony in the chat. Good to see you, Anthony.
Thank goodness we get a fourth set. Yeah. I got to step off for just a few minutes. I need to take a break. And then I'll come back.
Well, go get your coffee.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I do rate Anisimova pretty highly. She's been playing well all year. And yeah, I mean, she's looked incredible in this run. And I think the fact that she got absolutely throttled by Iga in the Wimbledon final is going to be a little bit of motivation for her. Combine that with the home crowd advantage. I think there's a lot of factors leaning in Anisimova's favor. Yeah, and then you made another comment earlier. Slams are better during qualies than round one, round two. Sometimes you get a great quarterfinal, semifinal, final, but week one is chock full of underdogs and unusual matchups. That's Ghosty's comment from earlier. I will say, I think nothing beats a great quarterfinal, semifinal, final weekend. Like, when that's good, there's nothing better than that. But yeah, I think part of the appeal of like round one and round two is there's just so many matches happening at the same time that it's easy to it's really easy to find good matches. Where later on in the tournament, we're in a situation like right now, there's literally only one match happening. So if this match isn't going great, like the first two sets were a little bit boring. But if it is boring, there's nothing else to put on. Yeah, thanks, Anthony. Yeah, it can help that Sinner and Alcaraz are so consistent. Though I wouldn't mind if one other player joined them relatively soon. Or more than one player. All right, fourth set is starting. Novak serving to open this up. It's on the screen and in the comments, but again, vote in the poll. Who you think is going to win the quarterfinal matchup with Iga and Amanda Anisimova? At 15 love. Yeah, that's a good point too. Like the two of them are so much better than everyone on all of the surfaces. It's not like, I mean, we are maybe just days away from them facing each other in a third straight slam final on a third different surface. So no one else is consistently close to them right now. And I think that will change in the future. At least one more player will step up. It's 30 love here. I think Kian has a chance to elevate. He's so young, there's so much growth potential. Anything could happen with him. Artur Fees, I mean, health has been a little bit of an issue this year. Kabali, maybe. He still looks a little bit lost in return games, though. His service game is pretty solid. Holger Rune would be a little bit of a resurrection. And a good call for throwing Ben Shelton in that conversation. Absolutely deserves to be there. I know Fergus isn't here, or any of our other English natives, but Draper has a chance to get there. I think Lehechka has a shot to get up to that level if he can stay healthy consistently. I know that the match against Alcaraz today was not very good. All right, Novak holds first game of the set. It's not even like without talking about some of the really young players. I mean, Tian is pretty young, so he certainly counts in that conversation of like the next generation. We mentioned Fonseca before. Yeah, but I mean, like other players could come up too. Justin Engel, I think, could be an interesting name to watch out for. He's a young German player, 17 years old, I think. Maybe just 16 still. Right. 30 love for Taylor. Novak puts a forehand into the net. Got caught a little bit going in the wrong direction there. 40 love now. A good serve from Fritz down the tee. Novak not able to get it in play. 1-1 in the fourth set. That's a good angle from Novak. Puts Fritz in a bad position. Novak has a wide open court and can't put it away. It's love 15. Good serve from Novak right down the tee.
Where are we at? What did I miss?
It's 1-1 right now.
All right.
Some pretty straightforward service games so far.
Okay. I threw some rice on the stove. I am ready and prepared for a fourth set.
How's the coffee?
You know, I went with tea because I thought it was going to take too long.
Yeah. What kind of tea?
It's just a regular black tea.
All right. I'm not much of a tea drinker. I haven't gotten into that yet.
I got very into it when I was living in the UK, obviously. So. How do we feel about a fourth set? Is it going to make a difference?
I would say that right now Taylor looks better than Novak.
Love to hear that.
Which is not something I would have said for the first 2 hours of this match.
That's fair.
That's a good ace from Novak. Got Rami Malek. It'll be interesting to see if Novak can raise his level again a little bit.
I mean, I'm sure he can. He's done it before.
Which pro sport has the best celebrities? As far as like attendance? Or like the players are celebrities?
I would think they mean attendance. Probably basketball. Actually, I would say it's starting to become pretty equal between like basketball, tennis, and football. Probably.
Yeah. mean, tennis is definitely having a cultural moment for sure.
Yeah, it's gaining some popularity, which I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, Coco Gauff is literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Faces all over the place.
There's also like so many tennis podcasts coming up.
Yeah.
You know, Jessica Pegula just started one, so
I need to listen to that.
You know, I listened to their first episode today, and it was okay. I think they need a bit more direction, but you know, they might find it.
Yeah.
After they do a couple.
I mean, those are like they're active players still.
Yeah.
So there's not quite like Andy Roddick, who like he can actually devote all of his time to a podcast, or like Nothing Major as well. Another one, which I don't like that one quite as much.
I also don't like that one. I listen to it because I feel it's always good to know what your enemies are saying. And but like, Andy is so far and beyond, I think, everybody else.
Yeah.
Because he just has everything kind of necessary to be an entertainer in that way. Like, he's very smart, he's very funny, he's charming. You know, he's got lots of good bits he does with his team. But I think more importantly than all of those things, like, he finds like all facets of tennis fascinating. Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing in tennis that could bore him, and there's nothing in tennis that he can't explain to someone else. And he's so good at talking about it in layman's terms. And he really devotes so much energy to women's tennis. The majority of the guests that he has on his show are female tennis players. And if you look at Nothing Major, early on in their podcast, they literally said, yeah, we don't really watch women's tennis.
Yep.
And they don't even when they do their major brackets, they don't include one for women. They just do one for men. And they talk a little bit about it now, but it's still overwhelmingly skewed towards men. Most of their guests are male. I take some issue with certain guests that they've had on, but it's just so aggressively frat boy energy. And I think that's why a lot of guys like it. Whereas Andy's is much more analytical, much more open. I feel like I learn a lot listening to Andy's podcast, whereas I don't feel like I'm learning anything listening to Nothing Major.
Frat Boys is a great way to put, like a great way to describe the Nothing Major podcast.
Yeah.
It's like, I get why people love it, if that's your thing. But yeah, Andy is so good at explaining the business of tennis.
Yeah.
In like easy to understand terms. Another one I really like is The Tennis Club, Caroline Garcia's podcast.
Oh, Caroline Garcia. Yeah, that's a great one.
Not as much like necessarily tennis focused, but tennis players, tennis coaches, and like their stories. It's not like analytical in the same way, but it's like more storytelling, and it's like a lot of fun, I think, to hear just some of the backstory and get some inside perspective.
Yeah, no, I love that one, and I think they ask really good questions. They're very good at getting the players to talk about themselves, because I do think it is really difficult for tennis players to talk and to be open about their experiences. They're just no one's really asking them to dig deep like that. So it's such a good one if you want to like get to know a player you really like. I specifically really love that they did an episode with Chris Eubanks. He's obviously awesome, you know. Yeah, that's a great one. There's a few good ones, but there's so many popping up, and I do think we need more female voices in that field. So I am happy that like Jessie and Madison and Jen Brady are putting one together, but I hope they find some kind of direction with it. And it's not just them kind of sitting around chatting, which is what it felt like when I was listening today.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to listen to the players chat. I want to learn about the game.
I think another one I listen to sometimes, Gil Gross's podcast.
Oh yeah, his is great. He's been doing a lot of the coverage.
Yeah.
This year, I saw him in the crowd at one point. I was like, "Is that Gil?"
Yeah, he's basically running U.S. Open radio.
Yeah, it's great.
So if you go on
I was driving back from New Mexico, and I had the radio on, and I heard his voice come on, and I was like, "That's Gil Gross." I know that guy.
I feel like he's been talking like 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
Over these last couple weeks.
He's so good because he doesn't really seem interested in like the drama of it all. Like he's one of the, sometimes I get really frustrated with US Open radio, with really all the Grand Slam radios, because I really rely on them, because I travel so much. And I get really frustrated because those radio commentators will not talk about the match that they're watching. And they'll just have like a long conversation about something that has nothing to do with the match. And it's so annoying. And I just sit there and I'm like, tell me the score, something. And Gil at least is in it and he's telling us what's going on. And if he is going off on a tangent, it has something to do with the match at least. So I hope he does all of the radio from now on.
I would love that.
Speaking of the match at hand, everyone's holding.
Yep, it's been a pretty straightforward set so far.
I feel like it could go either way. Or it might even go to a tiebreak.
Yeah, it might. That wouldn't surprise me right now. Another one that some people, with their podcast, some people don't love as much, that it's not my favorite, but Renee Stubbs' podcast, like every other month when she does post, like it's not my favorite, but I think she, and especially when Petkovic is on, like they have good back and forth.
Oh, Petkovic is great. Do you read her Substack?
Yes.
She's an amazing writer. If anyone out there does not follow Andrea Petkovic on Substack, you really should. I like Renee. It's not consistent, Yeah,
it's like they'll post every week for a month, and then it'll be like a month and a half in between episodes. So it's definitely not consistent. Another Substack that I read once in a while is Hugh Clark. He primarily focuses on men's tennis, but he gets like pretty deep into the analytical side of like he actually breaks down like a player's like swing, like their actual motion of a backhand, and like compare it to like versions of themselves from year past to see like what they're changing. And he'll like write massively long articles about like Carlos Alcaraz and what he's doing with his forehand or backhand, just his actual motion.
That sounds interesting. I'll give that one a follow.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I'm subscribed to it. Hugh Clark writes it. I don't remember. A Thread of Order is what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a great writer. All right. Well, I'm gonna restart my stream quick. This has decided to drop to like 120p or something from like the year 2000. So.
That's been happening to me a lot on Hulu. Their streaming quality, I don't know if it's my internet or what, but it's just been very poor. So.
Yeah. Mine has been pretty good throughout the entire tournament. But right, it's 3-all now in the fourth set.
Someone's getting a racket restrung.
Yeah. I didn't get a look at what. That's Taylor's.
I like that racket. I like the colors.
I do too.
I wish my racket were that color.
It matches his bag.
Oh, it does match his bag. That's so cute.
Oh, full screen of you for a second.
I was like, what just happened?
Yep. I don't know. That's not my fault.
I also just got my racket restrung.
Yeah, I need to get mine restrung.
I'm trying out, every time I get it done now, I try out like new strings, like different types.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to find something that's going to help with all the wrist pain that I have. So we went with a lower tension this time and a kind of a softer string type. So.
What racket are you using?
I have the head boom.
Okay.
The one Coco has. Not the one Coco has, but that type. And
are you using head string?
No, right now, this week I have Wilson strings on.
Okay.
But I had head strings on before, and I really liked them. I was getting a lot of spin, but I need to see if equipment changes are going to help with the injury. So
yeah.
But I played with it once this week, and I wasn't too sure about it, so I might switch back in a couple months.
Yeah, I have the Speed MP from Head.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's a good racket. I like it. I don't know if I'll stay with it forever, but good power. And then yeah, I'm using head string right now. I forget what type I have on at the moment. You said you brought your tension down as well?
Yeah, just a couple pounds because we're just trying stuff.
Yeah. What are you at right now?
I think we're at 47.
Okay.
It was at 50 before. I think we changed it to 47.
I'm usually 54.
Yeah, it did feel a little flat when I played on Monday. I don't know, but that might have been me.
Right. I mean, also, if you're still just getting used to it, like, that can take some time.
Yeah. Yeah. Another easy hold.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like we're getting into a tie break.
Yeah, well, I feel like they're both like sussing each other out a little bit.
Yeah.
in this set. I feel like I don't want to take any chances.
So John's using Babolat Pure Strike. Ghosty Pure Arrow. I never played with the K-Blade. Babolat makes good rackets, though.
Yeah, they do. I was playing with Gravity. I had Gravity for a couple weeks. And I absolutely hated it. Could not hit a freaking thing. Like everything was just flying off my racket or like hitting the rim of it, like just horrible. And I was like, this makes me feel like such a bad tennis player. But I have a lot of friends who play with the Gravity and they love it. They're like, oh yeah, it's just like super precise. And I'm like, okay, I couldn't handle it.
All right.
That serves
Starting to get towards the latter part of this fourth set. I will say with this tweet on screen, if you are at the U.S. Open and have never watched wheelchair tennis, it's very exciting to watch. Like it's actually a lot of fun.
I've never watched wheelchair tennis.
It is insane what they are able to do.
I don't even know if they televise. Do they televise it?
Yeah, I think on, well, like ESPN Plus has it. I know they have all those other courts, so yeah, it's pretty exciting to watch. All right, 15 all.
Couple of good serves.
30-15. Just out. Yeah, Anthony, I found that out today, this morning. Which, I mean, I get they're trying to push everyone towards their direct-to-consumer package now, but...
Yeah, they've always done that. So I have had the same trouble with them for years.
Yeah. Well, I think
I always have to get like
last year at least
cable things.
Yeah. Last year at least semifinals and finals were on ESPN Plus.
And then they thought too easy. Why give the people what they want?
Yep. More money, please.
Yeah. They make it John has heard me rant about this for ages, but like watching tennis in the United States is like the most difficult thing. It's the hardest sport to watch. Yeah, I have like 4 different streaming things just to watch one tournament.
What all do you have?
I have Tennis Channel.
Yeah.
Which I share with someone, so I'm not really paying for like that in full. And then when the tournaments are on, I have ESPN Plus. And then I often have to get I use Sling, which is like fake cable.
Yep.
But it's expensive, so I only buy it when the tournament is on. And then I cancel it so that I don't have to pay the rest of the year. But so I'll have Sling, and then when the French Open is on, I have to get something with NBC, which Sling doesn't have. So then I have to go and get Peacock or something.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But the annoying thing, Tennis Channel isn't even that good because they'll show for the Canadian Open, for example, they'll have all the matches on, but then for something like the semifinal or the final, it'll switch in the middle of the match to ESPN, and then you can't watch it anymore on Tennis Channel, or it'll switch to their main Tennis Channel feed, which is only accessible through cable. So it doesn't matter that you're paying for a Tennis Channel. It's just you have to have cable to watch it. Yep. It doesn't matter. So, and I can't even use my fake cable to get it. So it's just ridiculous. It is so angry.
Really dumb. All around.
Yeah. It's getting to a point where I've considered just getting a VPN and getting TSN, which is the Canadian Sports Network. Because they just it's all in one place. But really frustrating.
Yeah. I have, I guess HBO Max now, literally only for the French Open.
Oh yeah, that's where it was this year. I had to get that too.
Yeah. So, and then ESPN, which I have ESPN anyway, just for other sports. But then, yeah, Tennis Channel I have. And I do think they have everything on there now. I don't think anything's behind a paywall.
Did they change it? I haven't used them. I try to use them as little as possible.
Yeah. There's nothing, if you have Tennis Channel, their streaming thing, you have access to everything now.
Because I know last summer it wasn't like that. They still had or this is going over to our main feed now, so you can't watch it even though you've been watching it for 2 sets. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's available now, including Tennis Channel 2.
That's good.
Which is kind of cool. They have some decent stuff on there. But yeah, tennis, it's all stuff where it's you have to pay so much money for streaming services only to watch tennis.
To watch one tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I have ESPN Plus all year round because it's part of my Hulu package. But that's going away too because now Hulu is going away.
Yep.
So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just do the VPN thing. But I like having it, because I travel so much, I mostly watch a lot of tennis on my phone. So I need, it's just not so terrible. Maybe I should just move.
You need a burner phone.
Yeah, I need a tennis-only phone. It was so nice when I lived in the UK. I don't think it's on there anymore, but at that time, all of the tennis, and I mean all of the tennis, was on Amazon Prime. And it was beautiful. Any match you want to watch, any tournament, Amazon.
Anyway,
I think it's all on Sky Sports.
Yeah. Taylor is serving to stay in the match and is down love 30.
Oh dear.
So
let's see what can happen. Gets a second serve.
And Novak definitely making a move right now.
Yeah.
and great defense.
They're both doing well right now in this rally.
Oh, and Novak hits it out.
Novak gets it out. Oh, and he's bent over. Breathing heavy.
Which means nothing.
Means nothing.
He is going to be just fine in 5 seconds. All right, 15:30. First serve into the net. And backhand rally. Switching over to forehands. Taylor tries to take it down the line.
Oh no.
Can't get it in. 2 match points for Djokovic.
That happened quick.
Balls here to face Alcaraz.
All right, Taylor, what can you do?
First serve is out.
Yeah. Long trading of backhands. Forehand, okay.
And Taylor saves the first one.
Ooh, okay. Once again, Novak is bent over.
Look, I believe that he's more worn out now than he would have been 10 years ago after that point, but he's fine. All right, second match point for Novak.
Come on, Taylor. Just hang in there.
First serve is into the net. Ooh.
Oh.
Close. No way. Wow.
Oh my God. that was scary. Okay.
Yeah, there was definitely a point where I thought Novak had the match won.
Yeah.
But
don't fall apart now, Taylor.
Really good backhand in play, and then Novak
just had to wait for the error, you know. Just had to hang in there long enough for him to make the error.
Right, we're at deuce now. I don't have my volume up, but it seems like the crowd is pretty loud right now.
I would assume.
First serve into...
Of all times for your first serve to go away, this is not the game. Oh my God. Was that in? Was that out?
That was out.
Oh my God. That looked in to me. That looked like it caught the line.
There were about 4 or 5 shots that were right on the line. All right. Fritz with the advantage now.
Good point. Come on. Of course he can get to that.
There we go.
Is that in?
No.
No.
What?
That was out, yeah.
Man. Out of everything to be out. Oh, man.
Yeah, it was way out.
All right, back to deuce. Ah.
Oh. Ah.
I don't think that was the right shot. Anyway, Novak has a third match point now. John, what time is it at where you are? Is it like 4:30? First serve into the net again.
Okay.
Novak is way back for this return. No way.
No way. No. Not on a double fault. Oh, that's horrible.
That sucks.
Oh, what an awful way to lose.
Ah.
Dang.
That's 5:36 a.m.
Wow, that's brutal.
Insane. What's also insane is the first serve just completely leaving him
Yeah.
in that game. He is sitting on his bench and it looks like he is completely in disbelief.
Yeah,
I'm also in disbelief.
I'm a little shocked. It's true.
I mean, just in general, there's not a worse way for a match to end than on a double fault.
Yeah, like that's.
But that's.
I'm sure. I think he could have saved it.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be thinking about so many break points getting away from him in the first two sets.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was a pretty casual fourth set early on. Like, neither of them were really pressuring each other too hard, literally until this game. And then, yeah, just brutal game for him. And, I mean, if he had won this game, it's 5-5. There's still a lot of tennis to be played. But you definitely felt like the match was turning in his favor.
What does this look like for Carlos?
This is a good question. Yeah, Novak will play Carlos next, which I'm trying. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what their head-to-head is. I'll look that up quick.
Yeah, I don't know it off the top of my head.
Well, it's like started to favor Carlos more recently. Yeah, so 5-3, Novak leads. There it is on the screen.
I think in Grand Slams, though, Carlos has the edge, right?
It is 2-2 in Grand Slams. So Novak won in Roland Garros in 23. Carlos won in Wimbledon in 23, Wimbledon 24, and then Novak won in the Australian Open this year. So, yeah, 5-3. I mean, who's the interviewer? I think that's Katie George. I'm on the court.
I have no idea. I turned it off because I didn't want to see sad Fritz.
Yeah. Katie George is the interviewer. I think as far as like who's winning Carlos and Novak, I think I'm going to lean Carlos right now. Like, he's just been playing so well this entire tournament, and I mean, I'm not sure how much it matters, but Novak has had a couple press conferences where he's said he's not exactly happy with where he feels like his body is at right now. So I'm not sure how much that matters at the moment, but Carlos has been on fire, and I think that will continue.
I hope so.
Yeah, so.
Well, at least it was fun. It wasn't straight sets.
The last two sets were fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, one step closer. Yes, to. I think it'll. Either way, it should end up being like a pretty good set of semifinals. Obviously, another set of quarterfinal matches to get played tomorrow. So Sinner will play Musetti, O'Shea Aliassime, and De Minaur will face each other.
I think that'll be the best match tomorrow.
I think so.
On the men's side. I think on the women's side, Mukova Osaka will be really fun.
That one could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think Anna Samova Swiatek, I'll be watching that for sure. Gotta support my upset pick, but let's see.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Sorry, Ghosty, I'm not going to flex for you. This is not that kind of show. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
See you all later.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.